Hey guys, it's Roscoe on Space Cat State. We're continuing with Dr. Aphra. So here they are in the ship heading towards the moon of a planet, and they're on Yavin. There they are coming in to land. And it's a lovely forest moon. This will be easy, Dr. Aphra Sr. says. Cassandra's by saying, "You just jinxed it, mister." And then you see him being throttled. The complex should be in the next valley down there. Ah, right. A nice abandoned temple, a walk in the forest. Have a look, Dad. What could have happened? What are Imperials doing on Yavin 4? This is a great image here of the temple complex that we saw most recently in Rogue One, with walkers and troopers all around it. Yes, they must be still cleaning up after the rebels left. What do you mean? There was a rebel base on Yavin 4? I'm afraid I don't follow current affairs. The Battle of Yavin? You lost me. Death Star went boom boom? The Death Star? I'm sorry, I thought that was just a story. Talk of a planet-destroying machine one day and the next it's gone. I just didn't give it much thought. If I came to you talking about some manner of planet-destroying machine, you'd call me a fantasist. It was real. Yeah, it really destroyed Alderaan. And you're obsessed by the Jedi. Did you really buy that story about Jeddah? No, losing the Temple of the Kyber was an unimaginable tragedy. To think it could have been deliberately is just horrendous. Millions were turned to dust, and you just didn't notice. Excuse me, Master Aphra, he says. Don't you support the Empire's steel glove clasping around the throat of the universe as the best way to protect people? I do believe that's an opinion I've heard you express. 000. If I was interested in moral instruction from an emotionless killer, I'd have kept working for Darth Vader. Then, okay, this is what we're going to do to infiltrate. There is the lady who's in charge of security. She was in charge of security on Ordu and totally messed it up. So anyway, they're looking, biker scouts are looking for the intruders, when boom, Cassandra takes care of them. You see the cloud, full combat engagement now, and there she is leading her troops through the jungle. You're a most needy psychopath, BT. The droids are infiltrating. Now, what this reminds me of, this is obviously a Y-wing with one of its pods removed, in which is at complete locations for the Yavin 4 base. In those droids, we see a Y-wing with one of its pods removed. I wonder if it's the very same one. I do so hate career-minded droids. I loathe making small talk with career droids. So anyway, they're infiltrating. She's saying, what's going on here? It's just some kind of decoy. Send in a walker. Goes after Cassandra, attacked by local hostile megafauna. They're now in the base, and he sees a, in fact, look at this. This is a control room here, you know, the round thing that they're all standing around. He recognises this story. Big fan of your work. I can't believe the rebels set up base here at such an important historical site. Imagine if the Death Star had destroyed the moon. It'd be such an incredible loss. Yeah, because it'd be much better for people to explode without taking possible research material with them. So anyway, they're in a room with lots of markings on the floor where they'll be able to get the data that they're seeking, and Cassandra's just causing havoc, of course. So, pops the crystals down. Nothing happens. Aphra's pissed, said this was a complete waste of time. Where the droids are getting a bit excited because it has worked. It's very Temple of Doom. Is it Temple of Doom? Whichever the first one was. Raiders of the Lost Ark. You know, where they find the location of the building. Essentially by this method. All the temple structures are sending lasers into the sky. You have 5 more seconds of smug time, and then we have to run for our lives. She's obviously noticed that the temple complex is activated. The hairy beast is a distraction. Disengage and rally at the great temple. So anyway, they're taking their readings, and then they've got to run. Let's see. And they've just run into some troopers. But the droids can take care of that. And look where they are. There, I believe, is where the medal ceremony was held. So this will be the entrance where Luke, Han and Chewie come in, and it's been destroyed. So interesting to see that the temple has still had some action going on after that. Oh, don't leave me behind, you murderous rust bucket. And look, Skids and Walking Stick comes out so he can hold on. Why, thank you, how considerate. Yes, so we will just pause it there and continue with this in the next part.